We're back with more Pro Wrestling Sim today with the ROH journey from regional to worldwide as we are building towards our next pay-per-view. This episode, I think we're going to be able to get to Best in the World. That's May 11th. It's 22 days away. So 4 episodes of Honor Club to go until we get there. Y'all, we've done some work on our events off camera. We had 4 events. We've now expanded to have basically 6 events a year at this point. So that's every other month we're gonna have one going. So right now we have January, March, May, July, September, November currently are our events. We've added on Gateway to Honor, which will probably have that be located in St. Louis, and then Honor for All, which right now is going to be in the US, but eventually I'd like for that to be able to go overseas, as well as Best in the World eventually go overseas. So those are our big events. Those are 6 events that we're going to be having on our roster, on our schedule right now. I can see us potentially moving up to at least 8 at some point soon, but right now that's kind of where we're at. Now, looking at the storylines, we have some good storylines still brewing, getting ready for his first PLE. The women's division, I want to get it really going, but it's just struggling to really fire off. So I was looking around here at workers, and I was looking to see who's got really good star power that is available for hire. Specifically star power that are going to be for the women's roster. So I was looking around. You see Becky Lynch is around $50,000 an appearance, though. Not going to be able to afford a Becky Lynch, but it's pretty cool to see her there. That she is available for hire. Ronda Rousey's not available, but Jordan Grace, y'all, is somebody that is currently somebody we can negotiate with. She's under one contract with Sendai Girls Pro Wrestling. That is it. I think we could try to bring her in. She's only going to cost $440 a show. $440 a show. She's going to be a face. She's going to be a main event star. Absolutely going to be a huge hit for us. We're bringing in Jordan Grace. I think she's immediately going to propel our brand for the women's roster, especially. Big hit for us. Big hit for us. And then I was also looking around to see, and Tessa Blanchard, y'all. I know she has a rough past with some of the stuff that she's, not in the wrestling ring, but and maybe a kind of a unpopular get, but she'd be a heel. She'd immediately bring some eyes to the brand, and I think it's an interesting look. And she'd cost $330 a show. We can bring her in here as a heel and push her as a main event star as well for the women's division. I'm gonna do it. So that's 2 women we are adding immediately to the roster. I could also go Brock Lesnar, but he costs $50,000 a show. We can't afford that kind of stuff. So I was just looking at this, looking purely at star power, and I think the women's division was really the area that I thought we needed a big push. And I think those 2 coming in immediately bring some good stuff. Jake Paul, that's interesting. $1,800 a show. Don't want to necessarily bring in Jake Paul. But I'm happy where we're at. Mike Tyson, wow. All right, but I'm happy where we're at with this. And what that's going to allow us to do now is I'm going to start a storyline with those 2. And so let's go with Blanchard, Tessa Blanchard, and where is she? Lord, I just went brain dead on my own signing I just brought in for the women's roster. Jordan Grace, right? Yeah, Jordan Grace. So let's go look at this. So we're going to have Tessa Blanchard and Jordan Grace are going to feud. Oops. Not going to call it Grace. I want to call it Grace. Jordan Grace, Blanchard. We're going to get that going, and we're going to create that storyline. So that's going to be the next women's storyline that we're going to try to grow out of what's going to happen with these 2 women's matches here. So this is just going to brew on its own. Eventually we'll add a title mix to it. I'm excited about adding those 2 to the brand, though. I think that could be really big for us. So let's go ahead and book our first show for the week. Change the attendance to the local sports hall. We could eventually change some of the other stuff with this, but let's just go ahead and auto book. Again, just trying to keep momentum brewing and going into our second PLE, our pay-per-view actually in this instance here. So we have some stuff here. It's not bad, but not exactly liking this. Red Velvet gets beat in this one. Don't know if I like that either. We do have a couple good angles, but let's keep booking. Okay, Trish Adora, Rachel Ellering, Kara Hogan, and Queen Anamita. Renegade Twins, Trent Seven and Jackson Jameson. Billy Stark's in a matchup there. Mercedes, okay. This I don't mind. I don't mind that show, but I'm gonna go one more time. Okay. Why are you unhappy with this segment, Johnny TV? I don't understand why he's upset with that. Is he in that? Is he in this event? That must be why. Let's skip that one more time. And I actually like some of these matches a lot. This is way too long. 10 minutes is all we need for that. Matt Riddle, Aaron Solo, go 12. 14 is good for that. The opener, we're going to go 12. We have 3 angles in there. I'm going to spread those out a little bit. And let's, of course, add our show opener. Show open intro. I can't type. Weekly show intro. And let's go to our main event stars and talents. Jordan Grace, Matt Cardona, Matt Riddle, Tessa Blanchard. Boom. We're going to go 2 minutes on that. Put that at the very, very top. Beautiful. And then we're going to add another angle. We're just going to have a stare down entrance overlap with competitors from previous matches. Let's go stare down, blackout, and stare down trios. That's interesting. Let's just go face off, maybe. No, don't like that either. Debut. Can I get a debut? Like somebody just shows up. Debuting worker attacks from crowd. I like it. I like it. And we're going to have the attacker is going to be Tessa Blanchard, and it's going to be Jordan Grace. That's going to get the... Yeah, I like that. Okay. That could be fun. And we're going to let that be somewhere, you know, after the show intro. We got to do that. And then we get our opening match. We get this going on. I like it. I like what we have there. Is Johnny TV in a match? I don't think he is. And I kind of want to get him and his tag partner out there in a match. So let's go to tags. And let's get the Bash Bros in a match, the heels. And let's let them go up against... Got a lot of heel tags, don't we? Gates of Agony, I guess. It's going to be the opponents. And we're going to let y'all go 10, 11 minutes. And we're going to go Johnny TV getting this win. That could be good. And the purpose is I want to make Braden Ray look good. We're still trying to get Braden Ray to look a lot better than what he is, right? Currently. I think that's the way we can do this. Tony Nese and my side out. This has the ability to be a huge match. So I'm going to have this actually go steal the show, because I think that has the stuff to do it. All right, so let's go ahead with this. Let's book it and let's get it going. So the opener's 89% beautiful. It's what we want to see. Blanchard and Grace getting this going. 77 to start off their feud. There we go. 1-star match. 86 on that segment with Dalton Castle and company. 1-star match here. Johnny TV gets the win. Braden Ray improving, though. That's what we want to see. He's growing in popularity. Was made to look like a threat, and it helped the popularity. Good. Matt Riddle with the win over Aaron Solo. Mercedes and Red Velvet doing their action. Not the best work they've had. Queen Amanita and Taya Valkyrie, these names are killing me. 2-star match there. 77 for this feud. And the main event ends up being a 4-star match. Our best match I think we've put on yet. Killer match. As Seidel gets the win over Tony Nese. But I'm telling you, Tony Nese he's a sleeper for us. He's going to be a guy I think we could propel. We hit a 50 out of 50. We could have had up to a 71 from this, and we grow our popularity. That's exactly what we want to be doing. As we build these shows, we're growing the popularity. We're bringing in some fresh faces, some new stars, trying to put ROH on the map as a big company that I think they deserve to be called. So we sold 1,700 tickets, $42,000 in revenue from that, and the popularity continues to just increase. So let's get ready for our next show. Kira Hogan contract is about to expire. We'll go ahead and make the offer. We'll get her to stay. The next up will be Trish Adora. I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of her offer as well, because these are some stars I want to keep around. Let's get to the next show though, and let's book another excellent show. Okay, we just got a push request from Alex Reynolds. He wants to go from, where is he right now? He wants to go up a peg. If you accept and meet the promise, the worker will be happy. If you accept and fail. Okay, so Alex Reynolds wants a push. Reynolds, where are you? That's female stars. Reynolds. Alex. He is currently a push. He's a mid card. I can make you upper mid. I'm good with that. We can try to make that work. Can't make everybody upper mid. Look at AEW. Look at that. IC champ Samoa Joe. Good for him. It's 5 days away now. Let's get to it. Rachel Ellering just wanted to get a push too. So we'll give her this because we do have her as one of the bigger components, as you know, we've had her going for us. She's been doing a pretty good job. So let's look at Ellering. She right now, I don't think, yeah, she's lower mid. So we'll make her a mid carder. That's completely justified in my book, especially what we're asking her to do right now. I'm good with it. All right, it's time for the next show. Storylines. I always like to check these. So this could be huge, man. That storyline could be absolutely massive for us. So let's go ahead and book. Again, 3 shows left before our PLE, which is nice to see. We're looking like we're going to get about 1,800 potential attendance. Man, we got to get that attendance up more. Let's go ahead and auto book out. Now, I did have something. I had a promise. Let me look at my mail here. I had a promise. Promises. Where is it? Promises here. I promised Billy Starks a match against Mercedes. I think we may be able to do that in this one, just to get something on T. So Mercedes, Trish, get off there. Wow, I just had a big thing of lightning or thunder outside just my house right now. So if you hear that, I have a storm brewing outside. So we're gonna have that be a good match. We're gonna switch this. Johnny TV is unhappy with this segment. We're gonna actually delete this segment. I don't like it one bit. I like Riddle versus Angelico. I like this. Okay, I like that. We need a few more matches in here. So I'm actually going to go auto book one more time because I don't necessarily like what I'm seeing for some of this. Okay, this is better. This is better. Atlantis, Josh Woods. I want to do Tony Nese. How good is Willie Mack? Ring potential. Oh yeah, that may very well be our main event. We're switching these up. Okay, so we're gonna let this go 15. Steal the show is the potential on this, because Tony Nese is so good. We just got to go with it. Billy, I was gonna put in a match, but I'm gonna take out her, and I'm gonna bring in. Excuse me. Where's Mercedes? Yep, bring Mercedes as the opponent. Okay. And we're going to cut this down by quite a bit. Make it go 10. 10-minute strong match there. We'll see who wins it. This match has no business going as long as it is 12 minutes. This needs to go 10. This needs to go 12. Okay. We got some good stuff brewing. I need to get a promo. Okay, so let's go with first, of course, the show intro. And let's go with our typical main eventers to book out this show. All right, beautiful. And we'll get that started for the night. And then I want to continue to grow something with Jordan Grace and Tessa Blanchard. So here's what I'm kind of thinking on this is we already have this tag team this singles match here. I kind of think we go with a match. We're going to make it a tag. We're going to go Jordan Grace against Tessa Blanchard. And then we're going to add to the mix. We're going to add to the mix here. We're going to go... where is she at? Women's... I need to look at women's roster stars here. So Red Velvet. And Red Velvet is feuding against... Is she feuding against... Can't remember who. Ellering heel. Yeah, we'll do that. That looks fun. And we'll make this go 10 minutes strong as well. Y'all pick who you want to win. Tessa Blanchard does not start. Oh, so she can't get out here till July? And Jordan Grace as well. She doesn't start until December 22nd. Dadgummit. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that whatsoever. I guess I need to pay attention to the fine print a little bit more. So I won't have Tessa Blanchard until she finishes up with World Women Pro Wrestling. I didn't know that was exclusive though. So she must be booking or doing other stuff somewhere else. That sucks. So Jordan Grace and her will not be around to start. Starts December 23rd. There we go. Well, it's nice to know I'm going to have her whenever she's available to do stuff, but that kind of stinks that we're not going to have them right now. All right. So, we can still put them in the show intro and have them do some angles, but we can't put them in any matches, which kind of sucks, to be honest. We need to book one more minute. Go. One more minute right here. Okay. And I'm good with the feuds. Let's do it. Okay, so it's 86 intro, 1.5 star opening match, 1.5 star here. Kiera Hogan with the win. It's nice to see. Nice, 75%. 2.5 star match for the title. Johnny TV retains against EJ Nduka. 58. Dadgummit. That is not a good promo. That's got to improve. 2.5 star match here between Billy Starks and Mercedes. Mercedes gets the loss, loses a little popularity. And then here we go. Main event, Willie Mack. To 3.5 star. That's good. That's good. Again, growing the legend of these guys. It's 50 show. That's the best we can do currently. That's all we're aiming to do is we're trying to grow the popularity up, get to our pay-per-views, and go bananas on our pay-per-views. Is really what we're trying to aim for here with these week-to-week shows. And so far, we've done a pretty good job. We have not fallen below this ever, so she's happy. Good. All right, so $47,000 on ticket sales. We almost had 2,000 ticket sales for the first time. That would be excellent to see. Popularity still skyrocketing. I'm curious on one thing here. I want to sort this by wrestling skill. Actually, I'd rather go star power first. I want to find if there's anyone else we can bring in here that will be available to work like immediately. Adam Brooks. Got really good stuff, man. He's 34, technical wrestler. Informal agreement, no expiring. When would I be able to get him to start working though? I'm trying to see how these work. So it's an indefinite contract. I can make him an offer. It costs $212. That's interesting. Cassie Lee. So this is one half of course, the Iconics. Really, really good wrestler as well. She has contracts with the Wrestling Revolver and ICW, no holds barred. And those are informal, no expiring. I could bring her on. That's another really good star. Really, really good star power. $498 a show. And she'd be a main event push. Now, before I do that, doesn't she have some really good, Jessie McKay? I need to bring her on, bring a tag team out there. So you know what? Let's do this. And I'm really trying to build up this women's roster a ton. So Jessie McKay, also hireable. Combat Zone Wrestling, yes. And let's do it. Okay, there we go. So we've added some more people. Now I'm curious, and I know I may be overspending. Y'all can let me know if I am or am not, but I think it's at least interesting to think about what we have on this roster right now. Let's go first by main event. So Cassie Lee, Jessie McKay here. So she will be available to start working with us now, immediately. That's nice. And Jessie McKay, same thing. That's good. So those are two people we can immediately put into stuff. They're both faces as well. Okay, I can make this work. So let's go storyline. Let's get a women's tag team storyline. So Cassie Lee, Jessie McKay. I'm going to put you two in here first, and then I want to see if there's any heels for the women's division that we could throw y'all into a feud with. Is there any tag teams? Like if I'm just looking here, is there any women's tag teams out here? Yeah, the Renegade twins. So that's Charlotte Renegade and Robin Renegade. That'd be good. So let's look at that for the storyline. So the Renegades versus the Iconics. We're gonna bring back the Iconics here. So edit this storyline and let's add Renegade, Charlotte, and Robin. Let's go Robin, and then add Renegade, Charlotte. Perfect. All right, so that's the storyline we're gonna go with. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and bring back the Iconics here. Create a tag team. Oh, Cassie Lee and Jesse McKay. Iconics. I like it. I like it. Boom. And they're gonna get after it. They've got 100 experience as well together, the Iconics do, so that's incredible to see. Automatically add something here. Do we have women's tag team championships anywhere? Is there any inactive titles here? Women of Honor World Championship. I'd like to have women's tag titles somewhere in here that we can do something with. Could I bring this back and make it something different? But it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, at least we could still have some fun with that tag match, because these two here are going to be really good. The Renegade twins could be really good too. So let's get booking. Let's continue our booking here. I'm glad we got that hire. I think that hire is actually going to help us a ton. And let's just get to our next show 3 days away. All right, Trent Seven got offered a contract by TNA. Oh boy, this is the problem being the brand I am. That could end up hurting us potentially, because Trent, he got offered that contract, so he does have it. It expires June 1st, 2025. It's an informal agreement, but it looks like he's still able to work with us, which is good, but it's not an exclusive deal, so I'm okay with that. So we're 2 shows away from our next pay-per-view. We have the Iconics on the cards now. They're going to be feuding against the Renegades, which is freaking exciting. I'm really hoping this works out for us, since especially we're not going to have Jordan Grace, Tessa Blanchard on the show for a while now. Preston Vance isn't bad, is he? It's decent. It's just not the best match. A lot of angles here, a lot of angles. I kind of like some of these matches here. I really would like to add a tag angle, tag team, like a tag team breakup, tag team. Let's see here. Debut. Major new team introduces and interrupts. Yes, I like this a lot. So new signing, interrupting workers. You'll love to see this. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go have Charlotte Renegade. It's going to be Charlotte Renegade and Robin Renegade are going to be interrupting Jessie McKay. And where is she? Cassie Lee. And the authority figure that will be on site, the authority. So let's go with personality. Dave Batista is going to be out there talking about this, and the interviewer is going to be an announcer. Ian. Okay, let's go. This could be fun. We're going to get this to go. That's going to be we'll do this in kind of middle of the night a little bit here. Let's go ahead and do our show intro as always with our main event superstars, Johnny TV, Matt Cardona, probably Jordan Grace, and then Riddle. Boom, baby. Have that show intro up there at the top. We'll see how it does. Got to adjust some of these matches, because these matches do not need to be this long whatsoever. 20-minute matches for some of these 20-minute matches are like, you save those for the PLEs, pay-per-views. Okay, you save those for the pay-per-views. Okay, I'm good with this now. So we have a pretty good show here. We're going to change the venue as always. Could we get our first 2,000 tickets sold? That'd be amazing to see. 86, we're almost to the 90. We're up to a 1.5 star match there as Njuka picks up the win. 88. That feud, man, is killing it. 2-star match there. Alex Reynolds gets the win there. 76, not the best. 81. That's a heck of a start. That's a heck of a start. Introduced to the live crowd by Dave Bautista and a jealous Charlotte Renegade and Robin Renegade interrupt. I love it. I love that start. 4-star, a half-star match. And then we get a 1-star match there. Angelico getting the win. 89 between Seidel and Cardona. And the main event is a 1-star match. Nothing to write home about. So it ends up being a 50 out of 50. Could have had our best score yet, an 82, if we had some upgrades. That's killer. And we're getting everything we need. The star power's bolstering us. I expect to see some big numbers right here. I expect to see some good cash payouts here in terms of our attendance. The popularity continuing to rise up. What we want to see. She's still, yeah, you're offered. You accept the contract, right? Yeah. So let's see the offer here. 46,000. Yeah, we had 1,900 tickets sold. So we're right there yet again. Let's get to our next show, the go home show for Best in the World pay-per-view. All right, so we just got this here. We're getting some from Tony Nese. Tony Nese says he'd like to have a title shot. I agree. Does he care what title it is? It doesn't say, but I'm gonna give him that. Tony Nese has been working hard. He's been working his tail off. Tony Nese, if you haven't looked at it, let's look at Tony. Tony's been killing it for us, man. You look at the ability and all, the star power could get better, but dude's been performing, man. He's only held one title ever, and that was the NXT Cruiserweight Championship years ago. But you see what he's been doing, man. Like the match history has, you see, he's gotten a couple wins. He's taken some falls, but he's put on good shows. He's done a good job for us. So I think that his time is coming, and we'll make that happen for him. All right, it's time for our show. So Willie Mack just got offered from JCW. Okay, so he'll be sharing a little time with us, but we're here for our show. Again, the revenue is floating right now. We're not really bringing in a ton of money in these weekly shows. We don't make money on our weekly shows. Let's just make that clear. We're not making money on these shows that much, if any. All right, so we're going to book this thing out. The main event's not bad. I'll actually let that stand. Go 15 minutes instead, though. Tony Nese and Trent Seven. I like that match a lot. Actually, go knock it down a few minutes here. I'm good with most of these matches, to be honest with you. We got that angle. We got that angle. Good. Let's go ahead and do our show intro. Weekly intro. With our most popular stars. So she's an 83. Let's sort by popularity. So we could go partnered promotions and add some AEW, New Japan. This is available to us. Somebody mentioned that in the comments. I'm hanging off of that right now. I don't really want to lean on that too heavy. We could have somebody show up at our Best in the World pay-per-view, which I think could be a really fun thing to do. But right now, in terms of anything else, that we're not going to do that. So we're just going to go Jesse McKay, 82. Star power is not the best for her. Jordan Grace, 87 star power. Yeah, you're going on there. 73. 75, 92 star power. Dude, she's insane. Tessa Blanchard is a cheat code. She's so popular. It's crazy how popular she is. When we get her over here, she's going to be huge for us. And then I'd like to do another angle with tag team match made. Let's do that. Let's go. Requested from her, and we're going to get out there. Let's go personality. Dave Bautista's going to be the authority figure we're going to for this. And then we're going to go female characters here. We're going to get this from Charlotte Renegade and Robin Renegade. And we're going to set that up for the pay-per-view. That's going to come up. That's going to be something we're building towards. We're going to let that be right after the show intro. And it's going to cost us $6,634 for this one. Look at the attendance, though. It's pretty dang solid for us. Let's go. So we get an 87 intro. Very, very good. We hit a 74 on the opening. This action here, not the best. This one did not do good. Makes the match. Okay, well, that's okay. 1-star match. Taya gets the win. 2-star, 2.5-star Anthony Henry with the win here in this tag team match. Promo there, decent. 2-star match there as Matt Seidel with the win. Trent Seven with the win. 3-star match. Him and Tony Nese, man, just putting on work. 66, not the best. 81, pretty solid. 2-star match there with Kira Hogan and Mercedes Martinez. That's nice to see. Growing some talent here within the brand. Not a great main event. This did pretty dog water for me. We ended up getting 50, but it's a lower 61. Not our best efforts, but that's okay. Because it's all about this getting ready for the PLE, getting ready for the PPV. Not a PLE. We're not WWE. We're not putting on premium live events. We're putting on pay-per-views, and we're making a ton of money on those, hopefully. And here we go. It's time for Best in the World. And we made 48,000. We had our highest ticket sales yet, but it's time for our pay-per-view. And we have a lot of matches I want to put on here. Pretty much all of these matches we've been building, we're going to blow off. We're going to put this tag match on there as well, just to get it on the card. And we may even have an AEW superstar show up. Just to add a little life to this party, right? All right, so let's start. Let's auto book and see what they come up with. I'm curious. Okay, good. So they are doing what I want, but they're not putting everybody where I want them to be. All right, so it's a lot of matches, I'll tell you that. So the main event, you know what? Can I just scrap all these? I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to book this whole thing out. We can have some fun with it because I have some plans. Don't need a lot of angles in this pay-per-view. This is kind of a blow-off pay-per-view where we're trying to finish some stuff out. All right, so let's start, of course, with our show intro. With our main event stars, Cassie Lee, Johnny TV, Matt Cardona. Let's go with Matt Riddle, Jordan Grace, Tessa Blanchard. That's where we're starting. That's the first thing we're doing. Then we're going to get going with our first match. We're going to open it up with Matt Riddle and his feud is against Trent Seven. So Trent's going to be feuding here for this one. And you are going to go 14 minutes strong. You are going to put on we're going to get a finish here with Riddle getting the win. And I want Riddle getting the win here on this. I want y'all to go make history. Let's just go steal the show. Have a good one. Go 14 strong. Give me something good. Next, we're going to go with our tag team women's action. So what we're going to get here is the Iconics and the Renegade Twins. And you are going to go 11 minutes. We're going to get Cassie Lee picking up the win here. Let's just have a good fun match there with that. Then we're going to get an angle backstage debut. Let's just look at backstage. Worker hit by car. No, I don't like that. Let's see. Let's look at debut. New signing, celebrity debuts. A huge fan reaction as a celebrity debuts in the promotion waves to the crowd. Don't like that. Shown in the crowd. Now, debut worker attacks from the crowd. Ooh, that could be fun. Let's do that. So what we're going to do in this, we're going to have Matt Riddle here, who is going to be the champ. He's going to get attacked by a heel from AEW, Darby Allin, y'all. That could be sick if they'll let me do that. We can have Darby Allin come in here and attack Matt Riddle, or we can go Jack Perry. Let's do Jack Perry, man. Jack Perry's gonna attack Riddle. Oh yeah, and we're gonna bring Perry in here, start something up. All right, so let's do that. I'm gonna create that storyline of Riddle and Jack Perry. If it lets me, nope. Okay, it won't let me. So forget that. It's just gonna be an angle. It's just gonna be an angle. Does it go anywhere in the future? We'll see. If it lets me do stuff like that, it'll at least be fun. At least that's fun to see. It's fun to see that we can do something like that. All right, so there's that. We need to get Billy Starks and Ellering something going. Billy Starks and Ellering. Also, this needs to be for your title. I forgot to do that. Riddle's title. Okay. Let's go match. Female matches here. Billy Starks and Ellering. Goodness gracious. Thunder. House is shaking. Y'all are going to go 10, 11 minutes here. We're going to go title match. And Billy Starks is going to retain her title. Gonna win there. Match gimmick. No, we're not going to add a gimmick to it. I like that at least. So we have 2 faces winning so far. And then let's do, I think, the men's tag. We're going to go with the men's tag next here. Okay. Men's tag next. Trying to blow off all these feuds. So let's go tag teams. Not female. So let's go Dark Order taking on the champs for the tag titles. And I think right here we're going to give the win to Alex Reynolds and company. They're going to win the titles. We're going to make it the match gimmick's going to be a ladder match. And Reynolds will win by retrieving retrieve item. Yep. There we go. Cool. We're going to let that go. Okay, that's gonna be a good match, I think. We'll let that hang right there. Okay, good. So we got our tag titles. We have the world television title already defended. Let's go here storyline. So we've blown off so far. This one we need to get Mercedes and Red Velvet on the card. So let's do that next. Now let's go Mercedes and Red Velvet, not tags. Mercedes and Red Velvet. Where's Red Velvet at? There she is. Y'all are going to get yourself a match. I'd love to be able to put Jordan Grace in here, but it won't let us. Oh, I guess it will. Hold the front door. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. She can show up for pay-per-views. Okay. Title here will be Red Velvet, and we're going to get Red Velvet to retain this one. Actually, you know what? I'm good with Mercedes Martinez winning this. She's been a big star for us. She's been really, really good for us. I'm good with doing that. And then for this, we're not gonna put Tessa Blanchard and them on the card just because they're not gonna be able to work for us full time for a while. I'm gonna wait on that, I think. Storyline. So we've hit that match, those 2 women's matches. We've hit the tag. We need to get Johnny TV and Dalton Castle's match on, as well as Cardona and Seidel. So that's where we need to go next. We need to go first. Let's go main event. Main event stars here. Let's go Cardona versus Seidel. And y'all are going to have your match go. That's for the ROH World Championship. And it's going to be a really fun match. We don't have an agent. We need to sign somebody to be an agent eventually for us. So let's let this be a... I think this match we should go steel cage. Steel cage match. Do y'all have one of these? Barbed wire steel cage. Let's do it. We're going to have, for this, Cardona's going to retain. Okay. And the purpose, just have a fun match. Okay. Have a fun match. Let's go crazy with it. Barbed wire steel cage match. That's going to be kind of middle of the night a little bit here. It's going to be a lot of tag matches on here. We have one non-tag title match, excuse me. And then the last match of the night is going to be Johnny TV taking on Dalton Castle. Where's he at? Dalton Castle. as the opponent. And then ringside, Dave Bautista. He'll be out there. And y'all are going to go 15 minutes. It's going to be a title match for the World Television Championship. Oh, wait, that's the wrong title. Yeah, there we go. The Pure Championship, excuse me. And this one I want to be a I Quit match. Actually, you know what? Let's make this a special guest, special referee with Batista being the ref. And Johnny TV will retain. Johnny TV will retain in a screwy ref finish. No, I don't want to do any of those. Whatever. Let's just leave it as is. Okay, so Johnny TV is going to win that one. And you are going to try to go make history out here. Go crazy with it. The referee, I don't want any of these guys. I want it to be Dave Bautista. If it's not gonna let me do that, okay, let's look at a different match then. Cinematic match. No. Elimination. Eye for an eye. Extracts the eyeball out of their socket. What is that? Falls count anywhere. Fight pit. Here comes the thunder. Holy crap. Good Lord, I'm gonna have to wrap up this soon. Let's go Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell. Johnny TV gets the dub. Go crazy. We have a steel cage match. We're gonna change the steel cage match to be a just a hardcore match instead. All right, so we have all our stuff going. We don't have a lot of angles on the show. So we need to book a few more things here. Like this one here, way too short. It's 1 minute long. I forgot to change some of these. All right, so that's 13. We need to make this about 10 to 13 as well. All right, that's pretty good overall. That's going to go 11. I can go 11. This can go 15. Okay, I like what we got here. I still need 21 minutes of content. Let's go 20 minutes for the main event. Let's go 18 here. 16. 12, 12, and let's go 20 at the start. And did I have y'all say steal the show? I did. Good. Good. So that is solid as it gets. And we're going to have this go 1. Boom. All right. We booked it out. Change venue. We can go local sports hall. What's our projections here? So we're projected to have a attendance that's killer. So we need to go local small arena. Going to cost us $26,000, but I think this is worth it. This is the biggest show we've ever done. It's going to blow off some big feuds for us. Let's book this thing. Let's see what happens, y'all. I'm excited. About it. We have the opener, getting the crowd hot, 81%. We get a 3.5-star opening match. Riddle retains the title. Post-match, we get this 3-star match with the Iconics. We get this. I messed that up a little bit back to back, but it's okay. 3-star match though for the women's tag. That's solid as heck. Cassie with a win there. We get Jack Perry showing up there, attacking out of the crowd on Riddle. Love it. Billy Starks retains her championship. 2-star match. We have Alex Reynolds, new tag champions here on ROH. It's 2.5-star match. It's okay. We get Cardona winning in a battle out here. 2.5-star match. Cardona retains. And then we're going to get a Mercedes Martinez, new women's champion over here for the Women's World Television Championship. 2-star. And the main event is good. Oh, God. It's terrible. Oh, the workers went for Epic Feel, but the crowd wasn't buying it. It didn't kill it. It didn't do what we wanted to, but Johnny TV retains that. We ended up capacity. We hit it 50, but it could have been better. We missed the mark on a few of those matches. That's okay. We paid off pretty much every feud we wanted to, though. And now we can start to build new feuds heading to our next pay-per-view. I'm just curious to see what kind of money we're bringing in off this, because I think we just hit a huge show. Huge show. And yeah, here we go. So we have lots of stuff here. We made $36,000 on BR Live. with 4,846 views. Okay, 7,600 views from Africa. Look at that money. 11,000 views from Asia. 15,000 from Europe. North America brought in 28,000 viewers. Let's go. Oceania brought in for 2,400 views. South America brought in 11,000 views. And overall, we sold 3,025 tickets, brought in $73,000 in ticket sales for the night. So we are at $1,458,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we put on a show. We put on a really good show. Matter of fact, that pay-per-view was killer for us. Very killer for us. I think we just put on a great show that's going to afford us an opportunity to maybe go out and buy an agent. So that's something we're looking for the future. Keep building these stars. We're ending these storylines now. We finished these feuds. That's over. Confirm. This is over. Confirm. Castle and all this it's still hot, but that's over. We may be able to do something with this, make this keep going. Red Velvet, this is done. This is done. This is still continuing. So these are 3 feuds we're going to keep because I think we can keep doing something with Johnny TV and all of this. And this is obviously going to continue to grow. And this is going to grow. So we have some good stuff going. I do want to look at hiring an agent next episode and start building towards our next pay-per-view, as that's a couple months away as we get ready for, what is the pay-per-view we're getting ready for here? Honor for All in July. So that's July. We'll have Tessa Blanchard, I believe, on the card then. Can't wait for it. Y'all leave your thoughts for me below. Keep tuned here for more Pro Wrestling Sim and WWE 2K by GM. Stay safe. God bless. And we'll see you back in the next one.